Hello, friends. If you can hear me, comment. I decided to break out the mic today. It's bright. Oh my god. My air conditioner is running. She running. Can you guys hear me? How's the mic? It's also like very much in the way. What is up? I think we're on a little bit of a delay too. Hear you loud and clear. Okay, thank you so much, Christopher Mitchell. Audible. Okay, am I too loud? Or is this good? What's up, Ohio? The mic is very audible. Okay, good. I hate it though. It's like in my way. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to make it lower. It's like in my face. Maybe that. Okay. If this mic ever drops out midstream, I'm going to need you guys to tell me. Be a real one. What's up? Richard, Michigan, Top Gun Zero. Brian Tucker. I put clickbait in the stream, so don't worry. We're saying goodbye to August. It's not clickbait. I know the celebrity deaths are like really freaking me out, you guys. We'll pick some what am I trying to say? Movies for Dolly and dear oh my god, my brain is not working this week. I came back from New York. Tim Curry. Jeez, right? What's up, everybody? Goodbye, August, and hello, school. Happy birthday, Jeb Vlogs. Tim Curry. I'm gonna blame jet lag, I think. The voice of Optimus Prime. No. Goodbye, August. I was gonna say, Alexa, play August by Taylor Swift, but then my Alexa would go off. Hope she didn't hear me. For reals, can you guys hear the air conditioner? Is it okay? Let me know. Muppet Treasure Island Tea Money is something I'm very interested in. We kind of talked about it on Patreon this week. The patrons were right on it with Muppet. Okay, you don't hear the air conditioner. This is great. I know. Unfortunately, I have watched 9 to 5 and it exists only on my Patreon. And I really don't love dusting off old reactions. I find them so cringy. I'm like, oh, I'm so much better than that now. So, like, I don't think I'll re-edit 9 to 5. I think we'll just pick a new one, a new Dolly. What's up? What's up? I love Stephen King's It, the miniseries. I watched the first part endlessly when I was a kid, and I never watched the second part because I didn't like when they grew up. I didn't like it. My favorite Tim Curry, for the record, is Annie. Live in 26 minutes. No, now. Is it? It's 5. Right? Hopefully. Hey, Ash Guy, what's up? Rhinestone Cowboy? That's a movie? I know. So I have seen Steel Magnolias. I definitely have seen it, but I have been doing this for so long that we are in rewatch territory at this point. T-Money, I'm really gunning for Muppet Treasure Island. Also, thanks for the love on the stream. I see the hearts coming in. You guys, send those hearts. Muppet Treasure Island was brought up by the patrons, as well as Legend, or an extreme fan viewing of Annie. which I've seen. I'm trying to come up with a real number of how much I've seen Annie. Maybe like 40 times? 30? What's like a good figure? Muppet Treasure Island. I wrote down Legend. Ash Guy's into it. Ugh, Christopher Mitchell, I'm so sorry. I did officially close the PO box. I'm sorry if you're here like right now, which is early. We're gonna repeat this information later in the stream, but I did close the PO box because it was so expensive. And I've got 2 packages here that they forwarded, which is like great. I haven't seen Conan the Barbarian. I mean, hell yeah. Yeah, Dagsby, Easy Street. Admittedly so, I hated Tim Curry as a kid because he's the bad guy in Annie, but now, oh my god, it's Carol Burnett, Tim Curry as Annie and Rooster. New York was great. You people, you guys like you people. That was mean. You guys like Legend. Best Little Whorehouse in Texas has Dolly. Yeah, we're gonna watch some Dolly. We're gonna watch some Tim. Best Little. What a title. You know? Like, that's a tough one to sell. Best Little Whorehouse in Texas. Yes. Okay. It's not like liking Darth Vader because he's the bad guy. No, Tim Curry's the bad guy in Annie. I hated him so much. I thought he was so mean to Annie. Its subtitle is Best Little Chicken Ranch. That's awesome. When I was in New York, we did a really quick abridged live, which was very nice to see everybody, but I just felt like I took your suggestions, but I couldn't really do much with your suggestions because I was like traveling. Oh my gosh, Daniel, do you see this? Member for 12 months. Has it been a year? No way. I turned on memberships a year ago. Yeah, I found my last month list. And I feel like I do owe you guys a little bit of a reread of that. So don't worry. Don't you worry. I've never visited Dollywood, but I have been to, and I don't know if it's still open, her Dixie Stampede. Is that still around? We did that. It was so fun. Everyone favorite comment their favorite Dolly Parton song. Mine is Grass is Blue. Maybe comment an obscure one if you want. One that you're like, you're sure no one's heard of. Recently watched The Blob. Oh, did I missed someone's chat? I'm so sorry. Kevin, the honorary Canadian. How about the 1986 Transformers for Peter Cullen? What do the people think? Sound off. I've never heard of a Transformers in 1986. Transformers 1986. I think that people have been loving a little bit more randomness on the channel. Last month, I got really good feedback doing kind of like older and newer, and I had fun too. It was really random this summer. What did we have? We had Men in Tights, Bennett Like Beckham, Adventures in Babysitting, Stand By Me, which I pushed out sooner. I'm gonna drop Doctor Strangelove tomorrow, or I could do it tonight. It's available. It'll be members tonight. Rhinestone soundtrack, Congo. 9 to 5 is catchy. Stay out of my bedroom. Okay. Jolene, of course. The Day I Fell in Love. Wow. I mean, Island's in the stream too, right, guys? I like the 9 to 5 song better than I like the 9 to 5 movie. Islands in the stream. That is what we are. No one in between. Da, 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 da. Sail away with me. Oh, Rustin, you ready for Dr. Strangelove? It's a really short reaction because it's so chatty. There's so much talking in the war room. Is Best Little Whorehouse in Texas a musical? Because then I'll love it. That, by the way, is a dolly that I have not seen. Home Alone 2 Curse. Who will be next? Oh, gee, I don't know. I'm excited though. Yes, Jason, I will be seeing the Coyote Acme movie. I was thinking of going tonight, but I think I'm going to pick that horror movie instead. Well, I don't even know if I'll get to the movies tonight, but I'm itching. Buddy, have you guys heard of Buddy? Oh, it's not even playing near me tonight. Oh well. Yeah, Robert, I have thought about singing over the soundtracks to avoid copyright. I usually do that. I like half sing and half play it. But I got claimed on Bye 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 in Deadpool and Wolverine. So I'm kind of pissed. I guess I didn't mute enough. Yeah, I think I'm going to go. What happened with Coyote vs. Acme is crazy work. Yeah, Rustin, I did stream a day early. I went to my grandma's last month. No regrets. I did see the end of Oak Street. It was very silly. It was super silly. I got claimed on Bye 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 in Deadpool and Wolverine. I got claimed on the Flash Gordon theme in Ted. So it's like not even the movies are being claimed. Oh, and I have an update on Paramount, which is I think every single one of my Paramount movies is claimed and probably blocked. Yeah, YouTube's getting pretty wild with that. I did enjoy History of the World, but it is my least favorite, Mel Brooks. So I'm just like, I don't really know how to talk about it. I mean, it's in my reaction. Yeah, Paramount is so, yeah, music claims. Paramount, I really have to say, I do think this is the end officially of Paramount reactions on the channel. There will be no more. They have claimed everything. Everything that I've done is claimed by Paramount. So if we do come up with a Paramount title in the coming weeks, months, years, it will be only Patreon. Adam Doyle, thanks for the chat. I have to go now and brave the California traffic. I am so sorry. Have a great weekend. Oh, varsity blues for the start of football season. Hey, that's a good idea. Varsity blues. I will write it down. Yeah. And I owe the patrons, I completely forgot about this. Like I completely forgot because I was in New York, but I owe the patrons a blocked list. So everything that's been blocked will live on the Patreon in its own collection. Like I'll make a collection for blocked. I saw Billy Binge's video, Robert. Yeah, I got really nervous. I actually commented on Billy's video about it. He already has the minimum 3 strikes. However, it doesn't seem like YouTube is automatically dropping him. And most anticipated movies of the fall winter season. Ooh, I don't know. I haven't looked ahead. What do I don't know if I want to get into this yet, but what do I need to know? Like, do I want to ask about this new Avengers thing, knowing that I'm still in phase 4? There's like an Avengers Doomsday coming up. I'm in my coming soon on my AMC. Ooh, Practical Magic 2. I mean, I'm still gonna do MCU in order, I promise. I won't skip. I would never dream of it. But Avengers, more Avengers, right? What's up, Brian? Checking in at 108. Let's see how hot it is for me. It was hot today. Okay, it's 95 for me. What's up, GW Media? Oh my gosh, yay! New subscribers. Top Gun Zero, I'm not going to be a completionist, but all I have left is Thor and Wakanda Forever. I'm pretty sure of the main titles. So we're going to do those for sure. Okay, Jeb, I'm a mod on Billy Binge's channel and I advise him to just head to YouTube headquarters and see a representative. That's such a good idea. Jeb, I wonder if I could like pick your brain. Basically, everything Paramount has claimed, I've disputed and they've rejected my disputes. But I'm wondering if I should accelerate all of them to appeals. But then if I lose the appeal, I get a strike. So I've appealed nothing. I've just let them have the video. Yeah, Steven, you're correct. My next MCU is Thor Love and Thunder. You think you did too many bad reactions to Paramount movies? No way, not even close. They took my Grease reaction. They took Top Gun Maverick. They took some of my best work. Break out the parkas. Yeah, I have my air conditioner running, hence the microphone. We do have 2 packages to open. Everybody give the stream a like if you remember. If you're near the button, hit it. Okay, Steven has Phase 5 is Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania, Guardians 3, cannot wait for Guardians, The Marvels, Deadpool, Wolverine, Captain America, Thunderbolts. I do plan on doing all the main titles, for sure. That's happening. Like that smash button. The gist of Billy Binge's video is that he already had 2 of the 3 maximum strikes that you're allowed to have, and he was geared up to like collect like many more strikes because of he had so many videos in dispute. And I don't really know the details, but Billy must be aggressive with the appeals, maybe. I'm guessing. I don't appeal anything. I know a lot of YouTubers appeal and they usually win the appeal. I don't appeal. I get too nervous. So I just let Paramount have the video. Like, I don't care. So I think because Billy has already 2 of 3 strikes, the gist is that he thinks that YouTube's going to take his channel down once he gets the 3rd one. Who wouldn't be near the button? Don't take my call sign as a sign of approval for Paramount. Oh my God, the girl who cried goodbye. I know. So I put goodbye as a goodbye to August, but I remember when we did it a few months ago, people came to the stream because they thought it was the last stream. So we ended up having so much fun and we had a lot of people, even if it was an evil trick, people came. So sorry. I got a new water bottle, by the way. Do you guys care? What do you think? I have not watched Dress to Kill. I kind of want to visit my recent notifications and just tell you guys what's blocked. They told me they blocked Deadpool Wolverine, but I still see it, I think. They took 300 as well. Okay, so not all of these are Paramount. But I'm going to tell you what's claimed. Deadpool and Wolverine, 300. They took Clue. It says Clue is blocked. Scrooged is blocked. Minority Report is blocked. Airplane, Grease, Top Gun, another Deadpool Wolverine variant of mine, Indiana Jones, Top Gun Maverick, Naked Gun 2.5, Zoolander, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, Ghost, Team America World Police, Tropic Thunder. Those are all currently claimed and blocked or just claimed by Paramount. Paramount has gone crazy. Paramount has gone off the charts. If any of your favorite YouTubers get axed from YouTube, it's because of Paramount. And I fucking said it. Does no more Paramount mean there's time for Lord of the Rings? Am I doing Lord of the Rings, you guys? RIP to Clue and RIP to Tim Curry. I know Grease. How about more Jodie Foster and watch Maverick maybe? I would love to get into more Jodie. The number one that I'm so excited to bring to the channel is Silence of the Lambs. Let me write down Maverick. I'm really confused because some of you said you see Clue on my channel, but they gave me a notification it's blocked. Maybe it's literally just claimed and they didn't block it. I've tried appealing to their emotions and writing, and no one cares. No one cares. They wouldn't give it back. Okay, Clue is still showing as public. I don't know. I love Contact. Okay, yeah, I just looked, by the way, and Clue is still live. Maverick. I know. I'll never understand why these companies don't just like don't block the video. Just claim it and get your dumb money. I might try to get Deadpool Wolverine back by completely removing Bye 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 from it. I think it makes the reaction like not as good, but I can get it back. It's not blocked, by the way. It's just claimed. I can get it back if I cut the song. I used to hate WB Reston, but I haven't had an issue with Warner Brothers in a little bit. I don't know. Paramount is like the bane of my existence right now. 300 is claimed for some reason. Oh, Message for the Queen. I use the audio. It's a song. Bye 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 from Deadpool and Wolverine. Dumb and Dumber got taken, but not blocked. Just visual. Okay, so Dumb and Dumber took Warner Brothers took Dumb and Dumber from me. Yeah, Rob, you think I should cut Bye Bye Bye? If Paramount acquires WB, we're going to be screwed on two fronts. We can't really cover those two. I might be getting out of the reacting business, you guys. Love that Forever Retro. Paramount's looking weird right now. Dagsby and others, talk to me about reactors watching Obsession. I loved it. I saw it in theaters twice. Are reactors doing it on YouTube having never seen it before, or are reactors just doing a rewatch for you? Talk to me. Also, thank you, GW Media. You like my studio apartment? I live in a kitchen, a living room, and a bedroom. I've talked to other reactors, but it's not about how they get around certain things. We band together and talk a lot about the appeals process, the dispute process, and then the appeal process. And if I lose my disputes, which I have lost all my disputes, you can escalate to appeals. But then if you lose your appeal, you will get a strike. So I've just been really careful. Okay, so it's for Obsession, it's been a first-time reaction. They haven't seen it. I refuse to stop going to the movie theater, so I see everything in theaters. Yeah, Daniel, I mean, Paramount could just claim it and not block. Like, Paramount told me they blocked Grease and Clue, but I think Clue's still up. So they're just liars. Yes, I am gonna see Coyote vs. Acme in theaters. Okay, Rustin, so 97% of the people, it's their first time. Yeah, so, I mean, I obviously I don't know, I get asked to rewatch things all the time on here, but I've seen it twice in the theater. Like, Obsession for me would just be, like, joy and a commentary. I've also noticed people don't watch the intros as much, so people get mad at you, and, like, they when they realize you've seen it already or whatever. Yeah, Phantom X, you're right, about the Superman thing, Man of Steel. The comparisons would be cool. I don't know, Obsession would be a good experiment because it's topical. However, I've seen it, so I know a good amount of people click off as soon as you say you've seen it, which has actually been very annoying for me because I always wanted to build a channel about me and, like, my thoughts and not necessarily about the title. I'm just going through my emails to see if any more are blocked. Revenue sharing for Ted, Deadpool demonetized. Well, nothing came in yet. 300 has been blocked in only 2 territories. They rejected my dispute on Team America. I don't know, guys. Some of my favorite videos are gone. Phantom X. Cinebinge also has a problem with people skipping the intros. Yeah. I don't blame people. I would skip the intro, I think, too. I think I'm more interested in the reaction only. But it's just like, yeah, the intro is where I'll say, like, hey, I've seen this. This is a rewatch. And then you get, like, people sounding off in the comments like, you've seen this already. It's like, yeah, I told you. GW Media, the full length watches are definitely on Patreon, but I do owe the patrons a blocked list. So I'll make a collection of everything blocked and, like, they will live forever on the Patreon. For sure. Rob says, okay, if you get a copyright strike on some of your videos, does it mess up monetizing the rest? I don't really know. I mean, sometimes I've noticed they come in waves. Like, Paramount just has been on a rampage. Sometimes I'm convinced I got on someone's bad side at, like, WB because then I'll get, like, 3 WB claims in a row. Christopher says, I'm watching you, Shanelle, with Bad Boys for Life on the TV in the background. That's right. Blocked in Sparta and Persia. I think it's actually blocked in Russia. I know you guys, I think, told me about Nikki and her, like, epically long intros. When I was newer on the channel, people were still in the pandemic, and my intros would be, like, minutes long, like 4 or 5 minutes long, and people would, like, stay for them, but they don't stay anymore. Wait, if you open Obsession playlist and check show hidden videos, you'll see people having to re-upload their reaction up to 4 times. They take down over 50 vids. Wait, really? So Obsession's also getting claimed? Twizzlers or Red Vines? Honestly, neither. but if I had to pick, I'd pick a Twizzler. It is pretty hard doing this by myself. I wish I had like a buddy. Oh, yes. Okay. Christopher Mitchell brings up an excellent point, which is we're doing Ted Lasso season 4 on Patreon. I put up 1 and 2 on Wednesday. 3 and 4 I'm going to put up on Monday, and then we're going to watch in real time every Wednesday together from then on out. And if the episode drops on Eastern time, Eastern US, there's a good chance I can watch it Tuesday night, upload it Wednesday morning. But if they don't drop Tuesday night, I'll just watch them on Wednesday and drop them on Wednesdays. It'll be great. I'm so excited. I really do want to see Sleepaway Camp. It was a big reference point for Camp Miasma. Did you guys see Miasma? We're rich men till we die. With Patreon, you actually do have to worry about copyright strikes, but I think I'm flying under the radar over there. They don't really know about me. There's really, really big music reactors that I know that get strikes on Patreon, which sucks for them because they don't make any money on YouTube because all their videos are demonetized because all their videos have music. So, yeah. Another dumb question with Patreon. Oh, sorry, I answered that one. I'm excited for spooky season, but horror does not do well on the channel. People do not like to watch. I think the people who watch horror are like looking for designated horror channels. Movie reactor trivia on Cat Watches Horror Movies channel. Oh, they did movie reactor trivia? I would be so good at that. Christopher Mitchell, I'm thinking of like the original Sleepaway Camp, I think, from like the 80s. Since we have like the most people on right now, my announcements are tomorrow is Doctor Strangelove, and I'll do it tonight for members. When I was in New York, I sampled releasing videos on a Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern, so like 1 p.m. Pacific. That actually went really, really well. Like those videos did super good, but I'm wondering if just the titles were good. So I don't really know. But if you see me start dropping on Fridays, it's purely experimental. We're doing TED season 4 on Patreon. I told you. There's going to be a blocked list collection. And the last on my agenda was to reread last month's ideas because I felt like I owed you guys that. Oh, Cody, yeah, people expect you to be more scared, maybe. Yeah, horror doesn't scare me. But I do have a bunch of patrons who will actually write me and say, like, hey, I watch all your videos, but I don't watch the horror. And I'm like, I got it. Totally got it. Good night, Jason. I have 2 packages with me. One is a Bob Carpenter. And the other is David Kinsall. Are you guys here? Oh, Rustin, you switched accounts. YouTube is going ham on obsession reactions. They never block K-pop Demon Hunters and Sinners, though. Okay, yeah, I actually did save K-pop Demon Hunters. I have not seen it, and I had a friend try to put it on recently for me. And I saw Sinners twice in theaters. Baby Mama and Sisters. I also freaking love both of those. You guys know I love Tina Fey more than anything. Elephant, I don't have plans to do an obsession reaction. I was just discussing how I've seen it twice in theaters, but do people care about that? Also, I won't be scared. Weapons rocked. Let's talk about some Dolly Parton picks. Let's talk about some Tim Curry picks, and let's go back to last month's list. I also think that this is gonna be the beginning of me experimenting with making the Patreon very different from the channel. Um, I would love to bring more than 4 movies a month to the patrons without caring. Yeah. And then that also gives me license to edit what I see fit for the channel versus, like, what won't perform and is just for fans on Patreon. Okay. Oh, I know Hayden Panettiere too. Ugh, my ice princess. Straight talk for Dolly. Okay, for Tim Curry, we're gonna write down Oscar because I haven't seen it. And what about Legend? Oh my God, is he Nigel Thornberry? Oh, I think I knew that. I have seen Steel Magnolias for sure, 100%. So I don't know if anyone's gonna be mad at that. That's why we thought Best Little Whorehouse in Texas. I love Steel Magnolias for Sally Field. Legend, go theatrical cut. I usually do theatrical cut. It from 1990 could be a great idea. I used to watch part 1 as a kid, and I told you I would always skip part 2 because they're adults. So maybe that would be an awesome 2-part video. That could be really cool. To be like, hey, I loved this. Let's watch what I haven't seen. What's up, Matt Della Rosa? How are you? I know. For Rob Reiner, we have Flipped. Oh, I love you, Beth Cooper. I have not. Oh my gosh, I just threw my pen. For Hayden Panettiere, I have not seen I Love You, Beth Cooper. There was another one she did. It has like a guy's name. I'll come up with it. Okay, is Rhinestone on the list as well? Working 9 to 5. Oh my gosh, yes, I loved Heroes. You kept mispronouncing Stand By Me. It's Stand By Me. You say it all at once. Okay. You win. I remember Hayden Panettiere on Malcolm in the Middle. I actually remember that episode. She's so funny. Tim Curry, I'll also write down It. At least that would coincide with the spooky season. Rhinestone, 1984. Hunt for Red October. Writing it down. Oh, yes, and Muppet Treasure Island. Yes, that has to make it on as well. Okay, we have a really good Tim Curry list to pull. Okay, the other thing, I'm gonna open these packages, but did you guys know Hayden was the voice of Kyrie in Kingdom Hearts? Get your knife out, people. Imagine the stream gets blocked because I have a knife. Unrelated, House of Dark Shadows. We never go crazy for spooky season because people don't like it and I don't get scared. So it's just not something that has ever done well on the channel. But I'm all ears. Maybe it would have to be like a famous in a film perspective, from a film perspective. Like when we did Psycho, I think people didn't mind it because it's like world famous. Oh, yes, Dot in A Bug's Life. I fucking love A Bug's Life. Okay, this is a package from David Kinsall. And I'm so excited. Ooh, Idle Hands. I would do that. Okay. Oh, yeah, David, I feel like your username is Son of Elvis. I've seen you. Well, I've seen you on the Patreon. Aw. Thank you for the lovely note. Let's see what I got. I love presents, you guys. I could always do a comedy horror. That's true. What's a comedy horror? Like, what's one you would recommend? I thought the Chucky movies were going to be comedy horror, and it was so, like, good. Like, it really wasn't very funny because it was just great. We did Shaun of the Dead. I could always re-upload Clue, Rocky Horror, Home Alone. Even after Paramount got me. Oh, Leprechaun. Also, somebody told me to watch Trolls or Troll 2, something. I got a t-shirt from Dave. You guys see who it is? This is cool. It's the Runaways. Trolls 2, the best worst movie ever. Can we do that for spooky? Trolls 2. Warm Bodies. Kevin, thanks so much for the super chat. The Shadow could be on the Tim Curry list. Okay, The Shadow. Tucker and Dale vs. Evil. Oh, yeah, that would be good. Because I know it's funny. Hopefully I didn't miss any chats. Thanks to everyone who's been sending the super chats. I so appreciate it. Okay, just making sure. Just making sure. Happy Death Day. 1 and 2. Yeah. I halfway expected it to be Kristen Stewart and Dakota Fanning. Because remember, they were in the movie. Okay, this is really cool. This is literally going to be something I wear in my real life. Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. What did we do last year for spooky? Oh yeah, we did a lot of Sam Raimi. Midsommar scared the fuck out of me. I never want to watch that ever again as long as I live. And Hereditary, I've told you my famous Hereditary story, right? That I saw it at Sundance. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. I also have seen Zombieland. Like I said, I wish I just had a commentary channel. I wish it didn't have to be first time. My favorite scary movie? Um, one that actually the It miniseries when I was a kid actually scared me, but I think probably The Ring or The Sixth Sense. Those are the best ones. Oh, that's a good idea. You get away with rewatches if you have someone watching with you who hasn't seen it. Joe, don't you have to do Weapons and Obsession? Joe, I've seen Weapons and Obsession. I was supposed to be a comedy commentary channel. I was not supposed to do this. I think I have to leave this channel and make a new one. Matt, I loved no, the invitation or the invite? The invitation. I have seen Fleabag. It rocks. I know. Oh my gosh, Devay Chase in the Ring. I also loved Backrooms. So fun. Have seen Zombieland. I'm gonna like start to do just like a comedic commentary channel only, so people can't write like, "Oh, you're dogging on the movie." It's like, yeah, I'm trying to be funny. Bring Her Back was the scariest thing I saw last year. Was it last year, 2025? Bring Her Back ruined my life. That was so scary. Oh, so yeah, so The Invitation I've seen, Matt. I think it's called The Invite. It's the dinner party one. Watch the older movie Obsession with Beyonce. Oh, Kevin has a great idea, and thank you for the chat. Ghost Story is subtle and creepy. We end up having to do like subtle horror or like okay, so people really liked my Peanuts Christmas, so we could do like Peanuts Halloween. I might also edit Agatha All Along for the channel finally. TV is strictly Patreon, but if it fits, it fits. Heh, Rob, there's a lot to make fun of. Yeah. I'm never trying to like make fun of like the movie. I'm like trying to like make jokes about what's happening. But sometimes people just like don't get it. Which one was recent where people were like you were dogging on the movie the whole time? Oh yeah, 300. 300 was silly. They were in their underwear. They were in their underwear. Simpsons Halloween. Death Becomes Her. We did do Death Becomes Her on the channel. Let's go for my Bob Carpenter package. Wonder Man. Oh, right. That was a show recently, right? I got a big old box here. Look at how big. Well, I don't want to do the address. You loved 300, I could tell. I did not like 300. I thought it was so fun and stupid. It was like a man hyping up an army, getting them like going with like myth and lore. And there were men in underwear. But people were like, why are you being so mean to 300? And I was like, what? Oh, yeah. You guys bring up Christine every year. I don't mind the dogging on 300. Thank you. It was still epic and looked cool. Okay, Rob. Here are a few items I got off the internet. Oh, okay. Rob is the one who got me a baseball glove a few years ago. I have it on my shelf on display after I did a reaction to Field of Dreams. Oh, yeah. And you were also the one who sent the sunglasses. Thank you for my things from the internet. Let's unbox. Okay. So we'll try on the sunglasses. Wow. Oh my gosh. I literally have a goodie bag. We will try all the sunglasses on. I will open that on the channel. I will open that. Oh, you guys are going to die. More sunglasses. What is this hat? Okay. Let's start with this. Wait, I have to get these out of the way. What's up, Nikolai? Thank you so much. Guys. This is so funny. Bruno Capello. Okay, wait. So what do I do? Do I bend this to my head? It comes with something to fit it on. I feel like I could be like Freddy Krueger. Thoughts? Can I pull it off? I look like Smokey the Bear. Oh no, am I Oppenheimer? Oh no. Oh no. Detective, you're kind of right. I do look like a detective. Tilt. Okay, let's do a tilt. It's kind of giving Clint Eastwood as well. Reporter for the Daily Bugle. Yeah. I just want to know, is it supposed to be bent? Christopher Mitchell, member for 12 whole months. If you had your own film studio, what would you call it? Oh, I don't know. I actually always stress out about that. Like, I always stress about what I would call it. A lot of like Tina Fey, Amy Poehler, they always like did something that like reminds them of their kids, you know? So it would have to be something like that, like a family thing. Maybe it could be called Forget About It Media. Oh, Pete O thinks it's Rick from Casablanca. You guys, Tusk is so freaking polarizing. Okay. We got multiple t-shirts. Wait, I'm going to give this one to my dad. Backyard All-Star, the man, the myth, the legend. And it's a wiffle ball. I played so much wiffle ball back in my day. Yes, Brian, you got the reference. It was totally Titanic of me. That's how that's how we meet her. Okay. What is this shirt? Oh my God. I got some look at that. Okay. I think I got a buffalo. You guys, I'm loving my goodie bag. Hated Tusk. Wiffle ball. Okay, Rustin. It's hilarious when people don't realize that just because they love a fun movie doesn't mean it's not dumb or cheesy. Yeah, they are dumb and cheesy, and that's why we like it. That's why I like it. My other favorite thing that people tell me is they're like, you're so offended at everything. I'm like, you think I'm offended? I was like, I'm having the time of my life. I'm like 0% offended. I don't know what they mean when they say I'm offended. I don't know what's with the bison. Maybe it's because my love of Westerns. Okay. Which, by the way, we could watch more Westerns. Let's try on some sunglasses. And then I have 2 more things from this box, which will be really interesting. Okay. Designed in the Arizona desert. WMP Eyewear. Not sponsored. Not sponsored. Yeah, True Grit. You guys are going to tell me what are keepers and what are give to friends. Okay. And you have to be honest with me. Oh, Fright Night. We almost did that last year. I'm actually pretty sure. Daniel Brooks says Fright Night, you guys. Fright Night's a good idea. I think that one's like not too scary. What about a classic? Like, I haven't seen The Omen. Is it good? Okay. Be honest with me. You gotta be honest. I won't keep it if it doesn't look good. I'm reading the comments to these glasses. I think because they want to react the other way and have you react your way. Oh, yeah. I don't know. People just have it in their mind what they like. And sometimes I think they don't realize that I'm being like being an asshole sometimes. Oh my gosh, Liz Taylor. Okay, I'll take it. Thank you so much for that chat, Daniel. You are cut off. And I do like your idea of Fright Night. I think we almost got to that last year. We need to come up with a fun, silly Halloween that is not going to be polarizing for people who don't like horror. No Woody Keller. I'm not never coming back. We're saying goodbye to August. Duh. Yeah, people did not like me watching Ninja Turtles because I thought it was so dumb. They were so mad at me. It's all right. Okay, another pair. You guys got to be honest. I'm not never coming back. Did I double negative that? No, it means I am coming back. Thanks for saying that. At damn offense. To me, also, I think that gets lost. Not you guys, because you guys are the real fans. I think what gets lost a lot is like I think dumb is fun and funny. I think 80s corny and cheesy is the most fun. It's like when we do a trope in cinema, I am screaming. It's my favorite thing ever. So like in Top Gun when they're like you're dangerous. I just oh my god, it's like the best thing ever. So when I say something stupid, it's like I love that it's dumb. Okay. These I actually might like these. These might be the keepers. Right? Oh, see, thank you, Rustin. I love how in Ninja Turtles you point out they ordered Domino's. Yeah, like they just wouldn't. The animatronic heads looked awesome too. I think that I don't really remember much about Ninja Turtles, but I just remember people being annoyed at me for not like treating it seriously or as serious as they would have wanted me to treat it. And I felt like treating it like a children's movie was like what I was supposed to do. So, yeah. Oh my gosh, yes, tropes are why I love Joss Whedon so much. Tropes are the best. I like these, you guys. I think these are it. Ninja Turtles is dumb. It's like 300 fun, but people think you're being mean to their nostalgia. Yeah, I'm like literally not. Sorry. If you think I'm being mean though, then it's something in my delivery is like not landing for them and then it's like I think you just probably don't like me as a reactor. Yeah, the nostalgia factor is also strong. Guys, I can't tell you how many times I've rewatched a movie from my childhood and just been like, "Whoa, that was like the worst garbage I've ever seen." We like what's Ghoulies? Not Goonies, Ghoulies? Yeah. I understand the nostalgia factor, you guys. Like if anybody wants to come for my favorite movie from childhood, I don't like when people don't like ET. That makes me really mad. Okay. Visionaire. No to Ghoulies. I always wanted to see Mandy because of what's his face. Guys, this case is kind of awesome. It's like a hard. Ooh. I don't know. I just like it. Oh, damn offense. I love Little Monsters. It's weird that Howie Mandel did that. But I freaking love that movie. Oh, yeah, you were getting mad at atonement reactions because people were getting mad at. Yeah, I know. She doesn't know what she's seeing. She doesn't know. Oh, yes. Wait, I have been. Oh my God, I'm so excited. I hope these work. I've been dying for a blue tinted glass. Look. Guys, they're tinted blue. Do you see this? I've been telling my sister I wanted blue tinted glasses for like weeks. Oh my God. What am I wearing? Are they blue light glasses? Guys, how cool do I look? Don't I look like Tony Stark? I told my sister, okay, so I made my sister watch all the Spider-Man movies before Brand New Day. And I wanted Tony Stark glasses. Look. Wow. I'm wearing these for the rest of the stream. Rustin, I'd be a terrible reacting partner because I'd be snarkier than you. I know for a fact if I had a partner, I would be doing more in line what I want, which is like more comedy. Because when you have a partner on screen, it actually gives you permission to be snarky and it gives you like permission to be a little funny. And then you always have friends that are gonna like yes and it. I've thought about this a lot, like a lot. And when I used to do my podcast with my friend Steven, he was snarkier than me. He'd be like borderline, like kind of offensive. And then it would give me permission to like say or do whatever I wanted. Look, I'm Tony. I'm Tony Stark. I talk like this and I'm Tony. Tanya Shock. Tanya Stark. Joe, I'm not caught up on MCU, but I will be really soon. We're going to bang out on the Patreon really quickly Thor Love and Thunder and Wakanda Forever fast. What up? I'm wearing these the whole rest of the stream because I love them. Okay, 2 more items from this box of fun. I'm having the time of my life. Reading a room without faces seems implausible. Yup, you right. What is this? I have tchotchkes now to put up. What the fuck is this? Tell me you heard that. Did you guys hear that? I'm dead. Okay, so it's a desk trombone. Womp womp womp. Wow, that's a 10 out of 10. That's like a. My dad recently retired, but I feel like that's something he would have on his desk at work. And then when someone like complained, he would just be like, you know what I mean? I'm going to use this in my videos. It's going to live on the desk now. I just threw that. I should have one of those like devices where I'm like, and it's like applause. It's like, sound effects. That would be so cool. This is staying on the desk. Thanks, Cody. I'm preaching to the choir here. It's just fun to share what the commenters say. That's all. Like, they're entitled to their opinion too. Okay, and I got this. which I think is a light. Okay, wait, it's bright. Whoa. Look, guys. It's a baseball. Oh my gosh. Wait, it's tappable. Oh my God. Okay, wait. Oh my gosh, and dimmable. That's so cool. How to use, gently tap. Whoa. It's rechargeable. Okay, it said something about different colors, but I'm not seeing the colors. That is cool. Okay, you should use the trombone device next time a movie character falls to his death. Good idea. This was fun. 30 and wake up. I have some excellent news for you. I've already seen the Dark Crystal and it is on the channel. I'll run a quick search right now and see if it's blocked. But I'm fairly certain we did that, right? Videos. The Dark. Let's run a search. It's public. It's there. We did it. What's up, Guitar Man? I'm magical. Look. Rodin has a good idea. Here's an idea for Halloween. Watch the classic Universal monster films. Creature in the Black Lagoon, Dark Crystal, Day I Was Born. Christopher Mitchell sent the craziest chat. Other animated films for your consideration, Shanelle. Home. Oh, yeah. Sing. Horton Hears a Who. Inside Out 1 and 2. Christopher Mitchell buys me dinner once a month. Truly. I always go to the movies and then I get the biggest popcorn. I've been loving animated on the channel. I love the idea of Sing. Were you guys interested in Zootopia 2? I did see the Inside Outs, but those are so good. I'm writing those down. And okay, in the vein of Horton Hears a Who, the Lorax. Do people like that one? The Serpent and the Rainbow. Yes, please, for Zootopia 2. Oh, Robert. Yeah, The Worst Witch has come up a little bit. The Worst Witch. Yeah, I love the idea of Sing 1 and 2. I think those are going to be so up my alley because I love singing. Let me write down The Worst Witch. We never did say anything. We did do Gross Point Blank. But yeah, I love the idea of more animated. Those have been such needed breaks. Like when I'm in the throes of it, putting on a Pixar. The Patreon has Ratatouille on there recently, Kung Fu Panda on the Patreon. What else is on the Patreon that you guys don't know about? The Patreon has more and is ahead, and that is my plan, is to keep the Patreon having more and ahead. Why can't I find what's on Patreon? Oh yeah, Silence of the Lambs, Ratatouille, Kung Fu Panda, and Doctor Strangelove are all on there. After Doctor Strangelove, we're like rounding out a lot of Kubrick. So we could end up adding I think our last few Kubricks for fun. So, what do you guys have to say about that? Oh, Sing is your daughter's favorite. Oh my gosh, Amelie. We haven't heard that in years. Bye, Phantom X. All you need to do is become famous and successful and take something really well made and just redo it. Yup, probably. Oh my God, Matt, you know what? I think I would love to cover Meet the Robinsons. There was like this kid I used to babysit and he loved that song. There's like the main theme for Meet the Robinsons. These small hours, is it these little wonders? I'm amazed. I'm so into it. Roald Dolls, kids horror film, The Witches. Oh yeah. And speaking of, James and the Giant Peach is so fucking scary. You support Meet the Robinsons? Yes. How long have we been on? An hour and 11. I definitely would like to go to 2 if we can. If you guys aren't bored. Thanks for my gifts, you guys. These are fun. Yeah, Eyes Wide Shut. It would be Eyes Wide Shut, I think. What's up, Big Llama Show? Never bored with Shan. I just said that so you guys would compliment me. I think I can put the knife away. What do you guys think? Never bored. Oh. You guys are too nice. Yeah, Big Llama Show. What have you reacted to recently? I will slide my presents away. I'm gonna go to last month's list when I was at my parents' house. Who remembers the dog? You guys remember the dog? Oh my gosh, you sent the knife? TMDRDD. Thank you. It's been so helpful. The dog had a diaper on. Yes, he did, because he marks. He bad. I was going to go through my pictures of the dog. Did you guys know that my dad makes pachinko machines, or like he restores them? I kind of want to make a video about it. Can you see this? I got a tour of them. Fun times. Okay. Samson's chilling. He's still a baby. 25th hour with Ed Norton. Huh. More Ed Norton could be really cool. Okay, so Big Llama Show did Obsession. So are people just not going to the movies to save it? That makes me so sad. I don't want to wait. Oh, you were also Watcher Media. Got it, got it. Oh, Rodin. Okay, write down Halloween classic monsters film. That's a good idea. Let's write that down. Classic monster films. Daniel Brooks sent another chat. I mentioned Broken Arrow last month. Yes. John Travolta gives a reaction worthy performance. Oh yeah, Chris Mitchell and Daniel Brooks, you guys are cut off. No more. No more chats. Do reactors do Broken Arrow? You guys see that bug? Did you guys see that bug? Oh yeah, Cody Cameron. We did write down Bill and Ted Face the Music. Okay, Big Llama. I missed it in the movies. One of the rare moments I do a recent film. I know I never do recent films because I always go to see them. Ooh, Slot Machine. I know what you mean, Ash Guy, but I have AMC A list, so I pay like $25.99. Actually, it just went up to like $29.99 a month. So I pay $30 a month to go. Okay, so Broken Arrow is Travolta. I still have not seen Saturday Night Fever. And I still have not seen that one that he does with Jamie Lee Curtis. Oh wait, I had somebody. This bug is pissing me off. I had someone DM me. I always get DMs from Ashley Clark because he cannot be on the stream. Okay. Ideas. 80s fish out of water movies, Crocodile Dundee, and then Splash. We've actually talked about Splash a lot. Shane Black movies, Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, The Nice Guys. Those seem fun. Southern Charm movies, Fried Green Tomatoes. Fried Green Tomatoes, and Beasts of the Southern Wild, Courtroom Drama, My Cousin Vinny, which I have seen, A Time to Kill a Mockingbird. Well, definitely worth reading. Absolutely worth reading. Those are great. Oh, okay. Thank you, Lori. It's perfect with Jamie Lee Curtis. Saturday Night Fever. Perfect. Yeah, A-list. Crocodile Dundee 1 and 2. You stand up when they mention the A-list. So good. Kevin has been sending chats too all night. Thanks, Kevin. Meet the Robinsons remind me of robots. Yes, I think yes. That is kind of why it's like in my head. But Meet the Robinsons is in my head because that song is so good. Am I gonna cry? I kind of want to cry. Meet the Robinsons. I really, really, really want to do a Tim Curry poll on the Patreon. And I'm tempted to do a mock poll right now to see what would pull ahead. I didn't do True Lies, but I watched it and did it on a podcast I used to have. So I've seen True Lies. Robots is underrated. Oh, Xanadu. 12 Angry Men. Crocodile Dundee, was that remade? Like, why am I thinking it's like more recent than it was? Let me see. Crocodile Dundee, 1986. So So you guys like the idea of Crocodile Dundee and Splash being like fish out of water comedies? Let's write it down. Crocodile Dundee. I'm probably just thinking of the Crocodile Hunter. You're probably right. I've always wanted to see Splash. Can't be B movie, but honor Dolly Parton with Rhinestone. I would like to honor Dolly Parton with her biggest role, but I'm sure that was 9 to 5 and we've already done it. Yes, Christopher Mitchell. Yes, the last Crocodile Dundee was called Crocodile Dundee in LA 2001. Also, Crocodile Dundee is really hard to say. Yeah, because I could have sworn Crocodile Dundee was like a modern one, 1986. I also had a friend say, since we did Adventures in Babysitting, we have to do Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead. I think what I see happening on Patreon is we're gonna have some random ass polls, like random. Okay, popular fish out of water left is Crocodile Dundee, Splash, Witness, and I already did Beverly Hills Cop. Fish out of water, Splash. And your friend is correct. Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead. I loved Adventures in Babysitting. Did that movie do well on the channel? I don't remember. That was so freaking fun. That was like the time of my life. I am so happy I switched to an uncensored copy like halfway through. Don't Tell Mom. Adventures in Babysitting. Oh, it did okay. Not really. It underperformed. That's okay. I sounded like Matthew McConaughey. Have you seen Little Mermaid? Yes, I was a little girl in the 90s. Of course I've seen Little Mermaid. 10 out of 10. You thought it was funny when I realized that Disney edited? Yeah, I was so pissed. It opened with a disclaimer like, this movie has been formatted from its original version to fit your screen, and I just like ignored that. And then like a couple of like the early times they stayed away from like bad words. It was just like innocuous, but then it was like getting ridiculous. Would I react to Little Mermaid? I don't know. I would just be singing the whole time. Adventures in Babysitting is so much fun. We need your Letterboxd top 4. I don't even know. I haven't been on Letterboxd in years. Let's go on. I don't like write anything at all. I don't need Letterboxd. My top 4 movies are like, yeah, I always say them. Superbad, Adventureland. Oh, True Beverly Hills. Just Visiting, a fish out of water comedy adapted by John Hughes. True Beverly Hills is goated. Troop Beverly Hills. Anyone on the stream care about Ted Lasso season 4? Like, are we excited or not really? We just finished the pit and we like very quickly moved on from the pit to Ted so we could do it in real time. Like, I'm excited. Self-censorship makes me so blank and blank. Oh, so you guys are not excited. I'm going to circle True Beverly Hills. People just rallied behind that one hard. Dick Tracy's can't be fun. Comment with the campiest, funnest movie you could possibly think of so I can have so much fun. Yes, I loved The Pit. It took a minute. I don't know if it was the most popular on Patreon. I think people liked it. Summer School is cheesy. I love Ted Lasso. Oh, Last Action Hero. Earth Girls are easy. Brady Bunch movies the best. What the fuck is this bug? Oh my god. I almost got the bug. One Crazy Summer has one of my favorite visual gags. Really? I love summer movies, by the way. I can only recommend this if you're a theater kid, if you ever identified with the title theater kid. But the movie Theater Camp had me rolling. It was so funny. One Crazy Summer. Summer School. Love a summer movie. Crocodile Dundee re-release is censored. See if you can find an older cut. Ooh, Weekend at Bernie's. Does that go in like campy cheesy? Weekend at Bernie's? Joe, I have seen Wet Hot American Summer. I freaking love it. I have not seen Camp Nowhere. Looking at that. 1994. Oh my god, Allison Mack. Yikes. Oh my gosh, it has Christopher Lloyd in it. That's cool. Weekend at Bernie's is cheesy and dark. That might be too iconic to miss. Have to do it. Oh, my theater kid comment. The Netflix show for Wet Hot. I don't know if I've seen that. I actually might have. I just a few years ago I started a deep dive on that sketch group. One Crazy Summer is similar to Better Off Dead. Haven't seen either. You got a photo with Christopher Lloyd recently? That's a brag. That's like an absolute bag. Cheesy and funny. Yeah, wow. Weekend at Bernie's is like also getting a lot of love. A ton of love. From last month, you guys brought up Heather's, LA Confidential. We brought up Batteries Not Included, Not Another Teen Movie. Requiem for a Dream was brought up as well. Liar, Liar. Yeah. All good. All good. Oh my God, he was sitting in a DeLorean. Oh, Forever Retro. I used to love the Babysitters Club. I was like, I am a babysitter. It's me. Just too cool. That's an interesting point. I don't know if I like cheesy movies. I guess cheesy is probably subjective. Chris Evans and Not Another Teen Movie. I do know Requiem for a Dream will be disturbing, and I think that I've been, like, putting on my armor in prep. I think, same for Memento, right? Just writing them down. Okay. I have not seen Liar Liar. Memento's not disturbing? Oh, then I don't know what I was thinking of. Is there something else with an M? The Machinist? I thought there was something disturbing with an M name. I've not seen Liar Liar. I started yawning. Requiem for a Dream is one of the most disturbing movies you've ever seen. Ugh. I don't know what the most disturbing movie I've ever seen is. There's a few movies that I vowed I'm never watching again. Monster is one of them. I never want to see Monster ever again. I thought Mulholland Drive was kind of disturbing, maybe. I never want to see Midsommar ever again. I'm rewriting Mandy. I don't know if I already wrote it down. Liar Liar. Liar Liar fits in nicely with our randomness. Disturbing is just as subjective as cheesy. You know what? You're right. I thought Obsession was absolutely disturbing. In fact, the first time I watched Obsession, I told my friend I wouldn't go again, and then I ended up going again. I had to. Your reaction to Thor insult when you got to the uncensored version was pure gold. I switched at the perfect moment. I switched right before the turf war gang fight on the train. What do you call it in Chicago? Not a subway. So it was perfect because she was like, "Don't fuck with the babysitter," and it was like, ooh, that was awesome. Obsession had me infuriated. Yeah, I was so pissed. Obsession pissed me off, made me like so angry, and I just kept being like, Bear needs to die. And then I couldn't believe he didn't just like tell his friends like sooner. I'm like, just like tell your friends what you did. But he couldn't. Have you seen The Shining and Doctor Sleep? Yes to The Shining, no to Doctor Sleep. Oh my God. Osiris. I think that's your username. I've been meaning to see Together. I did not see it. That might be a great idea. That's going to be very low viewed, though. No one's going to care. Obsession is somewhat like Fatal Attraction. Yeah. I don't know if I've seen Fatal Attraction. I don't think I have. Fatal Attraction is awesome. Whew. I think Heather's would be a great October one. I just scrolled up and saw that. I need to sit down and write a YouTube schedule because Practical Magic 2 is also coming out. I've seen the first one, but I could rewatch it. No, Kevin, I have seen Obsession. We talked about it. Ooh, there's a Fatal Attraction playlist. Okay, I have not seen Fatal Attraction. It reminds me of the one I did see, which is with Sharon Stone. But that's not Fatal Attraction. Have not seen The Game. Oh no, I lost my baseball. I haven't seen The Game with Michael Douglas. Oh, yes. Okay, so I always conflate Fatal Attraction with Basic Instinct, but we saw Basic Instinct. We did not see Fatal Attraction. I'm really tired, you guys. Memento is just cool. Requiem for a Dream is cool and disturbing. Memento. The game is great, super creepy, a little disturbing. Do you ever react on Coke? No. Is that a serious question? You being funny? That's what you said because I said I was tired. You said get yourself a little something something. The stream's gonna get blocked. Earth Girls are easy, cheesy, dripping in the 80s, silly fun. Gina Davis, Jeff Goldblum, Damon Wayans, Jim Carrey. Ooh. Oh, it was a Basic Instinct reference? Okay. You should do a prank video where you sleep through The Last Starfighter. Remember how I said that was my retirement video? I know. If I had something good, like candy or coffee, I would get it, but I do not. Have come to find Earth Girls are not easy. I think realistically, okay, all the suggestions are amazing. We can like start talking about summing things up. The suggestions are amazing. I always have fun just like talking through the movies, even if we got to like barely any, which we do get to like barely any. I think realistically, I'm gonna like bang out one or two more MCUs just so I can like be ready for like what's coming. And the Patreon voted for some more Mel Brooks and some more MCU. So I might just bang out the next two so we can just like put phase 4 behind us. And then I'll be officially in phase 5, which I think could be really fun. Even TV show wise, I'd like to catch up a little. So realistically, that is also coming. I watched History of the World Part 1. I don't know if I'm putting that on YouTube. I really have so much good stuff that I don't know if that one's coming to YouTube. I didn't realize that Part 2, History of the World Part 2, was a recent show. For Tim Curry, I was thinking Muppets Treasure Island, but I'm sure that the patrons will want a poll, so we'll probably do a poll for Tim Curry. And then for Dolly Parton, I was thinking of a Steel Magnolias rewatch. I have seen it. Or you guys are saying do like Rhinestone or something. So realistically, that's kind of what we're looking at. And then we're also looking at Creepy for October. And nothing Paramount. Sorry. Okay. Going back to the comments. Retire with Last Starfighter and not Lord of the Rings. Yeah, I think we're retiring on Last Starfighter. I react on Coke Zero. Ooh, I have a Diet Coke, but I'm saving it for tomorrow. I did see Project Hail Mary, one of the greatest of the year, or was it 2025? I think it was this year. Project Hail Mary was amazing. Daniel is correct. I think the chat decided Liar Liar is next. I think you're correct. In fact, Daniel, I know you're a patron, and I'd love to get that on Patreon, like the very next one. Last Starfighter joke every April 1st. Yeah. Project Hail Mary was so freaking good. So good. I'm seeing if there's anything I missed. Amazing, amazing, amazing. I did see the end of Oak Street, which someone on here said was great. I thought it was like kind of silly. It was like very half and half for me. Anne Hathaway is having a year, you guys. Okay. Yeah, and I'm gonna do Coyote versus Acme. You wish Hail Mary was longer? It's pretty long. Kevin, thanks for the chat. You should watch Life Stinks. Mel Brooks doing a non-parody comedy. Yeah, is there any, like, non-obvious Mel Brooks that we should do? I cannot wait for Spaceballs 2. Mel Brooks, Life Stinks. Tom Holland made over $100 million this summer. Yes, he did. Life Stinks is a horrible movie. Yes, Matt, I used to love Rachel Getting Married. I owned it on DVD. Owner of the DVD. Oh, you still haven't done the Odyssey? Have I given a non-spoiler review of the Odyssey yet? It is worth it for the real life locations and practical effects. Beyond worth it. Yeah. There's stuff that works, there's stuff that doesn't work though. Yes, Matt, I have seen the original producers. Oh, Rustin. Okay. Yes, your Charlie Brown Christmas did well. Did better than Jen Murray. I hope you do Charlie Brown Halloween. I actually think you are so spot on. I think that Charlie Brown, Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown has to happen this Halloween. I would have seen that when I was like 5. So rewatching that is going to be so freaking fun. I heard it was an expensive Monty Python Holy Grail. When I first saw the Odyssey, I was under the impression I would go again to really take it in because I was actually kind of closing my eyes, not because it's a bad movie. I was closing my eyes because I was really tired. I was closing my eyes a little bit, so I had it in my head I was going to go back to the Odyssey, and now I think I'm okay. I think that I don't need to see it again. Yeah, I think some of the language of the Odyssey is bizarre, like very modern American English, but the American accents didn't bother me. Yeah, but like certain things are just annoying. Like Anne Hathaway had nothing to do, but and some stuff was like kind of nonsensical, but it was like really freaking epic. Bill Murray's birthday coming up. Defending Your Life. Oh, I think that I thought Life Stinks was Defending Your Life. You guys are saying Life Stinks is bad. Defending Your Life is good. But Liar Liar is next. Yes, Top Gun Zero. I miss my dad. My dad. I love Tom Holland, and he was giving Spider-Man. Nostalgia for Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown. Yes. People really like Defending Your Life. It comes up a lot. Okay, Rodent likes the Odyssey. I did not like it. I thought it was fine. Rustin, you're spot on. It was very loud. My eardrums were not okay. I have like stuff to say about the Odyssey, but I feel like I just won't because I don't want to bore anybody. And who cares? Yeah, Defending Your Life has been mentioned a lot of times. Christopher Nolan's best non-Batman film is Inception. Yeah. Yeah, I love Inception. You guys have brought up UHF a lot. That has come up on other streams as well. And Joe is correct. The reigning best Odyssey adaptation is Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? For sure. And the SpongeBob movie. I did not watch Tenet. There was a point in time where we were going to do Bad Boys 1 and 2, and then it lost a few polls in a row. Do we care about that? Patrons are getting some more MCU, a random poll, a Tim Curry poll, and yeah, that was it. I thought there was more. Yeah, you guys always talk about UHF. We've talked about it multiple times. Oh, did I mean Rush Hour, Daniel? Did I mean to say Rush Hour 1 and 2 and not Bad Boys? Maybe I meant Rush Hour. Probably meant that. Let me look up UHF again. Oh, right. Yeah, it's the Weird Al movie. Yeah, I knew that. Part of me is curious about Tenant because I wonder if I'd get it. My friend bought the Trojan Horse Cup at the Odyssey. It was $75. Matt, we have seen Pee-wee's Big Adventure for sure. Daniel, I think when I said Bad Boys, I might have meant Rush Hour. One of those franchises is bigger with reactors than the other, and I meant the bigger one. You won't get Tenet, not even the cast understood it. Me and my friend had this bit a few years ago when it came out, and we were calling it Tenet. So I'm like, Tenant, what? No, Joe. The Trojan Horse did not come with a copy of the movie. Yeah. Okay, so I think I meant Rush Hour. Last month, you guys also brought up the final Bill and Ted entry. Bill and Ted Face the Music and Kentucky Fried Movie. As long as neither of those are Paramount, we can consider them. Tenant is probably going to break my brain. I have a really hard time with Inception, but I think I got it. My gosh. Okay. I'm feeling good about this, guys. Ooh, if Rush Hour is Paramount, that's going to be so sad. They'll claim it immediately. New Line Cinema, Warner Brothers, Columbia, and TriStar. We're in the clear on Rush Hour. Bill and Ted Face the Music, just silly and fun as the part 2. Aw, I did like Donnie Darko. Paramount has just been coming for people. Emily's brother, like everyone on YouTube has been like getting all their Paramount reactions blocked. In terms of Chris Nolan, Inception to me is the only one that I remember watching and like having a reaction to. And like I still remember to this day. Shan, do you know Cassie? I do not know Cassie. That's Popcorn in Bed, right? I think. No, Joe. Did you watch the reactor trivia? What is reactor trivia? Like, what does that mean? Wait, are you being serious? Rush Hour is a co-production between Warner Brothers, Paramount, and Oh, you're being funny. All the 3 studios that claim everybody. I was curious if you were invited to the trivia thing. What? What happened? It was a YouTube event. A bunch of reactors got together and did a game show thing. I wasn't invited. Cat Watches Horror Movies hosted a game show. Okay, but what was the trivia? Like just random movie trivia? Damn. I feel like I would be good at it. Don't you feel like I would have been good at it? Maybe they were too scared I would just be so much better than everybody. Sorry. Too good. I want to be clear that there is no hate and I don't mind. I'm like, would I have won? Who won the $500? Who was the winner? Okay, you wouldn't have gotten the Star Trek question, but other than that, I think you would have slayed. Okay, Addie counts one. I don't know her. It's okay, Brian Wayne. We forgive you. I need to do way more trivia. I hope it's not a Ted Lasso spoiler to say that they do trivia. I'm just going to say that, and I loved it. It was close. Okay. I really do hear what everyone's saying about Tenet, and I really do think I actually would like it. I think it would be confusing in like the good Inception way and not in the bad way. I can't stand when I don't get it to such a degree that I'm so confused that I start internally panicking about looking stupid instead of enjoying the movie. That's what I don't like. Beard was probably good at trivia. Can't say. No, it's not spoiled at all, Robert. Just saying they do trivia. Come on. It's okay. It was a movie trivia for movies they all saw. Addie counts as not a COVID OG. Cassie would have won if she went with her gut. Oh, okay. Brian, I keep on commenting, invite Shanelle Riccio next time. That's awesome. Thank you. Okay, I will admit Tenet is his most complex movie. Even more complex than Inception and more complex than Matthew McConaughey. I'm like so jet lagged and tired. Interstellar, more complex than Interstellar. An American prevailed over all the Canadian reactors. That's fucking right. I meant to say Interstellar. Okay, so you guys are saying Tenet is more complex than those other movies. Yes, Christopher Mitchell, I do agree with you. It already felt different on the first episode. Skip Tenet and watch Primer. You guys, I'm overwhelmed, but I always am. Okay, Tenet, Interstellar, Inception in terms of complexity. Damn. Okay, I understood Inception. I'm not entirely sure I understood Interstellar. You would hate Primer. I am trying to remember movies. Okay, this is not going to go over well, but after the first Matrix, I really didn't enjoy the second Matrix because it was just too fucking confusing. So, my point in telling you that story was to say if it's any more confusing than Matrix Reloaded, then we're going to be in trouble. I don't like time warpy stuff. Tenet explains itself well, even though it doesn't quite make sense. Like, you guys know, I struggle with the multiverse in the MCU. My Dinner with Andre. Isn't that like a doc? See, Interstellar, I think some aliens pulled him out of a black hole. I can't even tell if you're being funny because I don't entirely remember what happens. Matrix 2 and 3 weren't confusing, they were convoluted. Thank you for saying that. Thank you for saying that. I saw 2 and just like it really pissed me off. I was so mad. I was so pissed. I think the patrons can comment and tell you. I might have held my own. I don't really remember, but I've never released Matrix 2 because it bothered me so much that I didn't understand what was happening that I was like, I can't even. Like, I can't put this out there. Oh. The reason I brought up Cassie was Tom Cruise invited her to the premiere of the last Mission Impossible movie because she's a reactor. Yeah. No, I did know that. You guys have told me that. That's like one of the coolest things I think that's ever come out of this. That's really, really cool. My Dinner with Andre is a great movie. Yeah, Joe, I did understand that at the end. Agent Smith is a rogue program in the Matrix, but I just don't like the body swapping. It was fucking confusing. Okay. Nolan movies are complicated but comprehensible. Tenet is just convoluted and can't be understood. Ugh. Who would have thought Tenet would be our most polarizing discussion tonight? This is great. Running Scared from Christopher Mitchell from 1986 with Billy Crystal. Okay. You guys bring up an excellent point that I should be thinking ahead to October. Unfortunately, it will not be anything too creepy or scary. It will have to be on the funner side because of the nature of this channel. If I ever did a new channel and just made it a horror channel, I could like dump those movies there. But I feel good about what we have. We're at an hour and 56. I'm gonna dump Ted Lasso season 3 on the channel in 3 segments. It's gonna be the 4, 4, and 4. A horror channel would be horrible. I have not seen Thunderheart. Daniel, you're killing me. If you understand 5-dimensional space, I don't, then Interstellar is easy to understand. It's quite simple. So, okay, so what you guys don't know about me is I actually was really, really good at calculus. Like, I'm a calculus genius. But as soon as we moved into 4 planes, I could no longer do calculus. Like, I failed multivariable calculus miserably in college, and then I just couldn't do it anymore. Is Halloween Town funnier or Practical Magic funnier? I don't know. Funner? How's your quantum physics, Shan? Terrible. So bad. Top Gun Zero, I didn't get an actual F. I think I had gotten like multiple C's in a row, and then I just got a withdraw. Like, I took myself out of the course, so I just gave myself the W. I'm really good at like regular calculus, like 3 dimensions. Beautiful. Daniel, I cut you off. Thanks for hanging. Dropped out during differential equations, so don't feel bad. Thank you. I have an econ degree, I think I've told you guys, but I almost thought I was going to do a double major in math econ, but then when I failed multivariable calculus, or when I withdrew, sorry, I didn't fail. When I withdrew, I like could no longer do it. I love Halloween Town. Your class should have had a picture of Doc Brown saying, "You're just not thinking fourth dimensionally." Yes. Just remember that time moves slower for your feet than it does for your head. See, that's already confusing. Yeah, Rustin, I have a bachelor's in economics and a minor in communications because my parents begged me not to get a theater degree and I listened. But you know, I wanted a theater degree. Practical Magic, I did it on my podcast. So I think that if I watched it again, it would all come back to me, but I kind of forgot a good amount. Kevin says people that don't like Interstellar argue that the science doesn't work in real life, but fuck them. Science of the Muppet movie doesn't work in real life either. I know. Project Hail Mary, I think, did such a good job of explaining itself, but I also don't think any of that was like kosher. Time is relative to an object in motion. Time passes more slowly. My understanding of relativity is when you have a object of huge mass, the closer you get to the mass, time is different than when you're farther away. Is that true? Maybe not. Death at a Funeral. Oh, yeah, I know you. It was because I was saying horror that was funner and not bad. Like, I remember reading this book. I don't know if it was Pale Blue Dot or something, but they explained like that huge mass as if it's like picture like a marble in the middle of like a bed sheet and the way everything is like attracted to it. I don't know. They explained it really well. Kevin, another chat. So kind. Interstellar and Project Hail Mary are so popular. The Black Hole should be mentioned more. The Black Hole? Is that a movie? I love a space movie. Let's write it down. Oops, sorry, I just hit the mic. The Black Hole. Guys, we got into it tonight. People were really heated about Tenet, like really heated. I love The Martian. I guess I'll also write down Death at a Funeral. The Black Hole, Disney's early 80s horror movie. Should I just watch Tenet? You know where my thumbnail's from? That's nice. The space comedy Rocket Man, the original one. I was like, not the musical biopic. Amazing. Okay. Tomorrow on the channel is Doctor Strangelove. And the only other movie that I'm really eager from this summer to bring to the channel is definitely Silence of the Lambs. So look out for that. I might hold on to Ratatouille and Kung Fu Panda. Not for any mean reason, not because I'm terrible, just to push out other stuff like Liar Liar, you know? And then we definitely have to do our, movies for memorial to memorialize Tim Curry. Hit that thumbs up. I think what I just gleaned from this conversation is I have to watch Tenet. I actually really think so. Oh, and Fatal Attraction did come up. Guys, before I go, I just have to tell you I did the worst thing possible, which is when you write a page and then you somehow a page sticks. So then this is now blank. And then I wrote here. And then I continued. So I just want to have you know that I'm really pissed off at myself for this. Yeah, Fatal Attraction, Liar Liar were biggies from the night. Biggies. Okay. These are the two biggest circles. Oh my gosh, it's right there. Well, I rewrote it. Shanelle, since you asked on another post, I'll reiterate the original Red Dragon is better than the remake. Hannibal is great. Skip Hannibal Rising altogether. Yeah, Hunt for Red October is on the list. Walter. Off to watch Nikki Lou's Rocky reaction. Enjoy. I hope it's good. Did not watch the Marvel thing for Halloween. Yeah, you guys like Hunt for Red October. Definitely. Yeah, we'll have a Tim poll for surezies. I think the Dolly Parton poll will be much smaller if we even get one. Hunt for Red October and Red Dragon. Y'all are confusing me. Yes. Amazing. Okay. I think you guys were here for the majority of my announcements, so I think we're all good. I said this in the midstream, and I'll say it now, that I have been toying with the idea of Friday posts, and it went well. The 3 I posted on Friday last month actually did well. So I don't know if it was the posting time or day, but yeah. Ugh, Christopher Mitchell. No. No more. Thanks for being you. Ugh, you're so freaking nice. I will put these on. I'll put these on to say goodbye. I hope you go to the movies tonight. And thanks to everyone who sent a chat. And thanks to everyone who sent a gift. Oh, wait, a last minute. We're going to be using this on the channel. Thank you for being John Malkovich. Amazing. Yeah, thank you to the 2 people who sent gifts. That is so kind of you. The glasses, the nightlight, the shirts, whatever this hat is. Shit's so crazy. I'm dead. Okay. Happy fall, you guys. This sound is literally ricocheting off the hat and giving me like a very like full sound. I'm gonna do a voiceover audition like this. Oh my gosh. Joe, I have considered doing a live watch along. I just have never cracked the code on it. But I will. All right. Good night, everybody. Thanks to the super chatters. I will be having movie popcorn and soda on you tonight. And I so appreciate you guys. Next month's stream. I'm keeping the hat on. Next month's stream looks like it lands on September 25th, last Friday of the month. So be there or be square. Okay? I will put Dick Tracy on the list because of this hat. It's like that. You should watch Freaks and Geeks in this outfit. All right. Good night, everybody. Thanks for coming. Say your goodbyes. Say bye to everybody. I'm going to end the stream in this pose. Actually, I'm going to look like I'm smoking. I don't like that angle. Maybe it's this way. I feel insane.